Alright, now, so just wanted to show you the wires before I throw them away. These are the ones I pulled out. They were not as horrible as they could be, but second you touch them, insulation flakes right off. Sometimes you see these completely bare. These were just starting, so it's a good thing that this issue was caught up before serious damages. So, and obviously that's something that you do not want to have in your car like this. Now wires are done. Let's move on to what we have here. Now we have the gauge that's been sitting closed, the vacuum disconnected, vacuum pump is disconnected. The gauge doesn't seem to be moving, so which is a really good sign. So I think AC system can be refilled, and then checked out further if there are any issues. But right now I'm just still gonna leave it as it is, and this cable runs a little bit too close to the throttle linkage. Actually, let me at least push it down this way so it's not, somebody changed this cable. This is not the original, but if we have it here, then it's not gonna interfere with throttle linkage. Actually, there, something like this. Anyway, now next thing I'm dealing here with is that speed sensor. So these are the pigtails I made. That's what I'm going to use. Here we have rotten cables, chewed up, and these are the ones that I'm going to replace. This one is just about to break. It's on its last, very last shrink. This is really, really bad. Actually, there goes, no more shrink. Okay, so it's getting late in the day already, toward the evening, so I'm having a final test pretty much of what's going on. So now the system, the AC system, is underfilled about 700 grams versus 940 maximum as it can take, but we'll discuss that later. I vacuumed as much acorns as I could from these areas. I couldn't get to there because it's like way too far for me. My vacuum couldn't reach there, but the areas that were most problematic, and there was so much of an acorns, they're all cleaned up as good as I could. There's obviously going to be some left here and there, but that's obviously to be done by detailer or something. You know, I'm not a detailer. I just cleaned up whatever was here. It's like a mountains of acorn. The wire here, that is our speed sensor. That's replaced, repaired and wrapped. Everything's put back together. The fan works, and the reason for the AC to be underfilled is because if there is any leaks, the system was absolutely empty, is that we don't waste gas. Right now, low side is 20 something, well, it's 77 degrees or so, 70 degrees outside today. Really not that hot. Side glass is not showing any bubbles. That's a good sign. AC is running full blast for probably an hour or so by now, and it is pretty cold. Yes, it's pretty cold. Electric fans never kicked in because not enough heat, and the thermostat, as you can see, it's barely getting there to around 80. But once the hood's closed, I'm sure it'll get a little higher. For, like I said, for summer is okay, winter time to be dealt with. Radio I haven't looked into yet. That thing was very annoying. It was here, it was broken. It's not the way to fix it, like with some glue. There are newer covers, reproduction covers that you can fit here. They have them in few colors. One of them is obviously black. It's not going to be original, but it's going to be much better than this. So I just removed it because every time you hit the pothole, it will make very annoying rumble sound. This light seems to be propped up somehow. I don't know what happens here. I'm not touching it. This one works. We'll let it be for now because that's very delicate. Okay, that is that. Suspension situation already checked out. I checked out steering damper. Steering damper is okay. There's only one thing that is left for me to check, That would be the low speed fans and the high speed fans. That is going to be basically after I finish with this segment of the video, right? And then I'm gonna go over the car and make a list of things that are needed for future repairs. But for now, it's a total runner and AC works now, so that's good result. Compressor is quiet, no noise, it cycles, so pressure switches are good. I can try to cycle it if I go put on low speed, so let the compressor, let the AC system freeze. As you can see, system is frozen rather. Once it hits below a certain temperature, the AC compressor shuts down, not to freeze the system. So just wait for the reactivation and then I'll move on. Engine mounts were really nice to do because I feel vibration. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna go get my other things done. I also want to connect the computer to see live readings from the engine. Coolant, the metal fan works fine. Always engaged though, but cools the engine well. Still waiting. It's cold outside, the roof's open, there goes. That's the reactivation. So again, under-filled system, slightly underfilled, but it's better than overfilled. So right now we're just gonna leave it like that. If the AC becomes less efficient in the summer, then another what is this, 680 is in there now, 950. So I always underfill systems, so 175, 150, 650, 150 makes it 8, 250, that's 250, about, yeah, like 250 grams, 250 grams, so 680 to 250, that's gonna be 9, I don't know, whatever. Just like I said, 950 max, 680 is in. So if 120 we put in there, that's 8, 220, that's 9, 225, 925, yeah, 225 about, something like that, 200 to 225, that would be good. Okay, that's it with this segment. I'll move on with the fan clutch, coolant fan activation. Okay, so right now it's pretty much, the car is pretty much finished. Looks nice. The roof works great. And last thing but not least, the actual values. Now let's see if I can, I don't know, I can barely see what I'm shooting at, I'm sorry, but hopefully camera picks it up. So this is what the engine, how the engine runs. I mean, I don't care for that. My thing is the oxygen sensor, that's the only thing that I really go by. And this one is still not warming up because metal fan works now, so thermostat is stuck open. So that is to be replaced just to get temperatures to stay above 80. We need it to be above 80, 85, somewhere around there. That would be ideal for the engine. But based on these two, I can see that this one is actually running very nicely. Yeah, very nice. Engine is extremely healthy. No leaks, no nothing. I don't see any. Let's take a look at adaptations. 0.5, well, not too much at all. But this is good. Oh yeah, low speed fan fuse was blown. So I put that fuse in, but that's to be seen when temperature is hotter outside. Not right now. Right now it's not hot enough for low speed fans because metal fan is always engaged. So that's about it. Regeneration valve, let's take a look at that thing, see if it's still click. Yep, last time when I freed it up it still works, so we'll let it be. That's all good. So we're good there. EGR obviously is off, and no cylinder cut off, communication, so we're good to go. Well, obviously throttle body angles and all that stuff. 646 throttle speed on you know, with no load, in neutral park. It is in park obviously now, and all of these are good. I'm fine with that. So right now at this point it's done. Make a list of other things needed to be, other things that need to be replaced, and we'll move on. But right now it's a total runner. More cars are coming, so this is done for now. Alright, so this is it for me. Thank you for watching.